How we doing there, electrolytes? Welcome to another episode of Late Night Lifts. Now, unfortunately, as the title suggests, we are not lifting today, as today is indeed the start of the diabolical cut. Now, I wouldn't even call it diabolical, honestly. I've been certainly a lot more stringent and concise with my cutting methods before. Not too crazy this time around. I reckon I should give you a little bit of a recap, in case I haven't mentioned it in past videos or whatever. But when I started, which was about a little over 2 years ago, I was 300 pounds, and it took me an entire year of working out and dieting to get down to 200. That was around September of last year. Then I decided, well, I want to eat food again. I like food, and I want to be strong because I was weak as shit. So I decided to spend 3 months bulking. So I bulked until around early December. Then in early December, I realized I went from 200 to 240. Put on 40 pounds in a bulk. And you can bet that probably an easy 80% of that was fat, obviously. So I've spent the time since late December, almost an entire year, cutting back down. And now I am at, well, I should say, at my lowest, which was only about a month ago, I was 189. And I've kind of laid off, I took my foot off the gas since then. You know, I decided it's been a while. I've only done a couple refeeds every now and then for that past year. So let me lay off the gas for a little bit. Let me coast, let me train hard as fuck, but let me not do crazy dieting. So I did that for a while. Probably about a good month. And honestly, I was able to retain most. I stayed around the 290s. And yesterday, or 2 days ago, I came in at just 200. So, nothing too crazy. But I decided now, you know what, I've had a good break. It's time to really lean back down, because I'm sure you can tell on all my pose downs, I still got that little bit of fat right around my waist. Just can't get it away. So we're going to be working on getting that down for at least the next few months. And I'm hoping, my goal right now is 185. And honestly, I think that's very attainable given my previous records. I don't think that's going to be too crazy. I just have to really stay locked in on the diet and doing stuff like this. So at the beginning of every big cut, I'd usually do a fast or something like that. So when I started my entire weight loss journey at 300, I fasted for 5 days straight. Nothing but water. That was and that was crazy. That was insane. That was dead ass probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, was fast for 5 days straight without water, or with just water. That was crazy. But it was good. Cleaned me out, flushed me out, and then I could start fresh. And then just last month, when I was, the reason I did another big cut last month was, I mentioned it in my We're So Back video, I believe, We're So Back in Biceps. I had my wisdom teeth removed, so I was just eating like shit for 5-6 days. And then I gained dead ass 11 pounds from that, and I'm like, ooh. So I fasted for 1 day, and then I ate a little bit on the second day, and I was clean. Got me down to 189. So honestly, I'm kind of trying to repeat thing today. It's not like I've been eating too terrible, but I could certainly have been watching my diet a little closer, but it's fine. And I have time, I have nothing. We're good, man. I look good. I'm certainly not as mentally fucked in my head as I was a couple months ago. If anyone watched the first leg day video on this channel, whew, that was I was falling apart, man. And that kind of mindset was not helping me lose any more weight, I'll tell you that much. So we're started off nice. I was gonna fast today, but then my mom invited me to this sushi place, and how was I gonna say no? It's free food. The hell? I'm poor as shit. So went to that. But it's fine. We're gonna keep it nice and easy. I'm probably gonna end up doing a day off fasting, a low calorie day, then a fast day, then a low calorie day, and then probably back to normal schedule. And I'm probably not even gonna be lifting just because what muscle am I going to gain, you know? So it's probably just going to be cardio today and tomorrow. And then I probably might just lay off completely off the pedal until like Monday or Tuesday. And I think that'll work fine for me. Right now, we're midway through the treadmill, obviously. We're hitting an hour. We're doing an hour. Yeah, that's basically the method. I'd like to think at this point in my journey, after about over 2 years and some change, as I like to think I at least a little bit know what I'm doing. And you know, maybe I might know a thing or two, and I guess we'll see. So this is the start of my next cut. Current weight this morning, I came in at 196, so we're hoping to get down to 185. So 11 pounds, and I think that's attainable within 3 months. I think 11 pounds in 3 months is completely cool. So we're gonna really try some shit, and then once I hit 185, I'm probably gonna say we gotta go lower. Just because also I have a lack of muscle. For example, like Will Tennyson, who's like supposedly natty, is around the same weight range that I am. I think he might be a little shorter, but he's around the same weight range. He's around like 190s to like 200s. And obviously he's big as shit, but that's obviously because he's been training for like a decade plus, and he's got like huge muscle retention. I don't have that, so obviously I need to get down to a lower body fat level to then build up my muscle. So that's kind of the plan here. I'd estimate I'm around, I did just watch a Jeff Difference video, but obviously body fat is a huge spectrum, like most things. So I'd place myself around the 25% body fat, but it's a little weird because if you watch my pose on videos, you know where I have definition, but then also the waist. Like it's a little weird. Like I have visible ribs, like here, but then I just still have like a bunch of waist fat. So I guess we all store it in different places, and I just gotta work harder to get it down, get it away. So yeah, I don't have that much to talk to. I'm just gonna go back to my walk-in, do my little music shit, and yeah, I will see you guys next week for a little update. I'm probably gonna start updating my weight. I'll tell you guys my scale weight that morning of whatever I was doing for the lift, and then hopefully some very affable lifts, you know. So I think that's the end of be all for me this week. I'll see you guys in the next late night lift. Goodbye.